Hey there guys, you're watching Dirt Bike Channel. I'm your host Kyle Brotherson. Today we're going to be talking about this Leatt Fusion chest protector and neck brace. Stick around. Let's get rid of that thing. I don't need that to just stand here. Okay, so let's talk about this this integrated chest protector and neck brace by Leatt. It's the Leatt Fusion 3.0 chest protector and neck brace. I got this thing last August sometime, August or September. And the reason why I got it is because one of the guys that I ride with a lot, Tyler, he's been wearing this religiously for the last several years and has gotten really used to it, and he really likes this neck brace. I've been kind of off and on with neck braces. Well, off and on meaning, what I meant to say is I've been kind of hit or miss. I haven't known whether or not I should do a neck brace. Hopefully this isn't hitting the microphone there. Probably gonna make that sound really weird. Anyway, so I've been using a chest protector a lot, and then this is just kind of a natural progression to go step into a neck brace. And this is the only neck brace that I've ever tried. This is the large, extra large. They have them in, I think, 3 different sizes. They've got them like in small, medium, large, extra large, and then XL and up. There's 3 different sizes. I'm 6 feet tall and 170 pounds with no clothes on. And this is the one that fits me. And it fits pretty well, especially once I've got like additional like riding gear on and some different things. This is kind of what's fit me well. You have to wear this on the outside of your jersey, which is one downside, because I would wear my other chest protector underneath my jerseys a lot of times. And then also it's kind of hot, but I mean, that's just the nature of the game. Some of the time when we're riding, it's cold, and so I really like having the extra warmth. Some of the time it's hot and I don't like it. It also comes with these additional shoulder pads, which I never really wore with the thing. And they're removable here. They just kind of strap on the top, and so you can run the brace like that. I didn't use those. Some of you might really like that, but I do like how they're removable. So this thing kind of is easy to take on and off. You can get it off. And it's fully adjustable too. So you just pop these guys off, and then I usually just take one of the neck pieces, separate one of the neck pieces there, like that. You can separate them both, and when I'm transporting it, that's what I'll do. I just put, separate this one, separate that one, and then put this down on the bottom of my bag and go like that. So getting used to riding with this, the biggest thing was you can't tip your head back as much. And so when I'm riding with it, I'm always trying to keep my head up a little bit higher. And the problem that I have is when I'm going into a steep downhill, and then I've got an uphill transition to make, so I'm going down, and then I know the trail's coming back up. I'm always trying to keep my head up and look up up for what I'm gonna go. And this doesn't allow me to do that because my helmet is hitting the back of the neck brace back here. So that was it took me a little bit to get used to. And you'll also notice I broke it. So I think that you can replace this. I think there's maybe some parts you could just get this back neck part and then screw it in back here. But I broke this, and honestly, I don't know when I broke it. I don't know if I broke it in my bag. I didn't break it on a ride because I didn't have a hard enough get off. I did have one crash. Here, I'll bring this up. I don't know if this will focus once I get up here, but I did have one crash where I kind of separated the neck piece right here. Hopefully that's focusing. I don't know if it is. That's the joy of using camera equipment alone. Anyway, so I had one kind of hard get off where I hurt my knee and I can't even remember what I hurt. It might be my elbow and my hip last year on the first ride out with this, and I kind of separated this, but it didn't seem to be, inhibiting the protection of this thing. But then when this guy finally snapped, and again, I don't know when that was. I just went to put it on one day and noticed it was broken. So that's kind of a downer. I paid 400 bucks from this, or 400 bucks for this on Rocky Mountain ATV. Tyler's been running these things for years and he really, really likes it. He's the one that encouraged me to keep using it because it does take a little bit of getting used to kind of adjust to it. And what you kind of have to do is you kind of have to, when you go to look over your shoulder, you can't turn your head as far, especially if you keep your chin down. What happens is the chin of your helmet comes over and it hits into this. And so you can't look over your shoulder. So what you do is you bring your head up a little bit more and then you can look. And the other thing I did is I just started pivoting a little bit more when I'd look over my shoulder. So those were the two inconveniences. They were, you know, those downhill, when I'm going downhill and I want to keep my head up a little bit more, it wouldn't let me for those transitions. And then also turning over and looking over my shoulder, I couldn't do it as well. I had to lift my head up and then turn and look, and then I could see. So does it offer protection? Is it going to save your neck? Is it going to save your collarbones? I really don't know. I've got mixed feelings on the thing. I know a lot of riders swear by neck braces, and a lot of the other ones think that it's just going to break your collarbone. My chiropractor, I don't go to a chiropractor very often. My wife does a little bit. Super nice guy. I was talking to him. He's a dirt biker. I was talking to him about neck braces about a year ago or more, and he's kind of like iffy on them, and he doesn't wear them when he dirt bikes because he's not convinced that it actually gives him the protection where he needs it, you know, based on his understanding of the spine. And now we could get into a big debate on it. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a chiropractor, I'm not a spine specialist or a neck specialist. I just know that it's kind of the jury's out on these things. A lot of people swear by them, and a lot of people think it might hurt you worse. Certainly I know a lot more people break collarbones when they're wearing these things, but maybe that collarbone, you know, that force that your helmet is doing, your head is doing, it gets forced down into your back or your ribs or to your sternum and your collarbone. I don't know, maybe that helps. Anyway, I did like this vest and this neck brace. I wish that it wouldn't have broken back here. And again, maybe I did this like putting it in my bag and smashing it. I don't know, because it's possible that the way that I was putting it in my bag, you know, because I had it in the bag like this, and maybe I just need to be more careful. And this thing stands up when it's actually hooked, and maybe I put a bunch of weight on this somehow and just smashed it. That's likely how I did it. I don't think it was from riding, because I didn't have any get off. So I think I probably just got it in my riding bag, and maybe a kid stepped on it or something, or someone else stepped on it and it just snapped it. That's probably what happened. So I wouldn't go out there and not buy this thing because of this brake, because it was probably my own user error. And Tyler's been using these things for several years and has had really, really good results with them. So overall, I think this is a good chest protector and neck brace combo. Take it with a grain of salt though, because it's the only neck brace I've ever used. There may be far better neck braces out there, but for 400 bucks to get a neck brace and a chest protector, I think it's a pretty decent value that way. Because the other chest protector I have, and I run the chest protectors not because I'm doing motos. It's just this is another thing to save me from getting a handlebar through the chest or a tree or whatever. I just feel like it's a good thing to kind of. It's like body armor. This is like wearing a bulletproof plate for all my gun enthusiasts out there. It's covering the same vital areas that a bulletproof vest or a plate carrier would. So I feel like. It's not a bad thing to do. So that's my review of and kind of words on this Leatt Fusion 3.0 chest protector and neck brace. I like it. I'm gonna have to get this fixed. 400 bucks on Rocky Mountain ATV. That's where I got it. Hey, if you like these videos, please remember to share, smash the like button. If you're just going and buying parts, I've got affiliates links that you can use for Rocky Mountain ATV and Motorsport. If you use those links, it won't cost you any extra. You can just go to my site. I've got them also down in the video description, and it just gives me credit for a referral. Doesn't cost you any extra. So please use those. If you want to support me on Patreon, you can do that. I'd be very appreciative. And that's pretty much it, guys. So leave down in the comments what types of neck braces and things you have used in the past. Again, I don't like read through all the bullet points on these reviews. I kind of just tell you what it's like to own it and wear it and use it, and then you can go read read the bullet points and the marketing talking points and everything on them. So until next time, guys, appreciate you watching, and thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.